everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video I will be sharing how I created this adorable trifold pop-up using Scrappy Tails dies. And you can see here on screen some of the products that I will be using in this video, and mostly they are from the new release. So I used the A7 trifold card base, you can see it here on screen. I also showed you two other die sets. It was the Winter Escape Trees and Deer and the Winter Escape Silhouette. I will also be using from another collection that also fits with this product. I will be using the Christmas house. I believe I will have an image of that one as well. You can see this beautiful one. I will only be using the tree from this one, but I will probably be back creating something amazing with this one as well, because there is so many dice in them. I also looked through my stash and decided to use some products that I got for Halloween. So this is the Haunted House and the Dancing Witches. And I will also be using the A7 Fall Tree pop-up. And this is also a newer set that I showed you here before I'm using. You can see here it was the one from the fall release. And the Fall 3, also a pop-up die. So off camera I spent some time and cut all of these images out. And I will now assemble it on camera with you. So I thought that would be fun just to see how everything comes together. And the fun thing I think with these products is that you don't have to do exactly what I'm doing. You could actually arrange this in different ways and maybe have them sort of be glued together in different ways. It doesn't have to be exactly this way to make it work. But I decided to do it this way, but you can look at the product and do whatever makes most sense for you. So for my front piece, this is the front I'm working on, I will be having these beautiful trees in teal colors. You can also see I cut a background piece there in a teal color, and that also comes in the base set. So you can really use it and create beautiful scenes. For the front, I will take also sentiment and attach it on top. I was a little bit quick there, but you could see it later on in this video. For the back of this piece, I am taking that beautiful tree image that I cut out of white paper, and that comes from the Fall Tree pop-up that was released, I believe, in September. I'm just attaching this to the back of this, and then I will attach everything down to the back of our front panel. You can also see that I off camera cut a couple of deers. So the deers come from the Winter Escape tree and deer set. So that is super cute. So you have the front and back here. Soon they will be completely decorated. And I just bumped those up with some foam adhesive just to make them stand out a little bit from the background. So here is the other side of our pop-up. So when you're opening the card up, this will be the second image that you will see. You will see everything when I'm attaching all this together. I am doing the same thing here. I am creating a little scene using that arch in the teal one. I cut a little snowbank here just to ground my images, and then I cut these sort of naked trees out of white paper and some white glitter paper. And to make everything go seamless, I'm just tucking them behind my snowbank here, and I will also attach them with some liquid glue. On the front of this, then I will attach my deers, and these ones come from the deer silhouette, or the Winter Escape deer silhouette, and it's just so cute. I inked them a little bit just to make them stand out and have some shadows, but otherwise I mainly just cut them out of this brown paper, and then I will attach them also with some dimension. So I think this turned out super cute. On the back of this one, I will do the same thing. I cut and attached my white trees until some teal paper, and then we can see this is the front of this and this is the back, and this is the one you're gonna see when the card is open. I will have another sentiment going across this, so that the recipient can see this sentiment when they are having the card open. So I'm attaching that to the lower part of this. I think it looks good there. I'm just pressing it down. And then we can work on the pop-up itself. So this is the focal point, the element that's gonna pop out. So I'm creating a background for this. I'm just taking some more of those trees and a teal background. I will have my pop-up element in white. You can see here I'm attaching all the things that will hold the images in place. So you can see this is super easy. I'm just using some liquid glue. You can use tape or whatever you have in your stash. And I'm having, this is also what I mean, you can have the arrow sort of pointing at the other side if you like. You can do whatever. I just had the straight ones at the front today. These bridges are meant to be worked in between these, and they are the mechanism that makes all of these keep in place, and you can figure out where to put them best for your card. Since this was the first time I put this together, I decided just to put them together like wherever I felt like they fitted, and I will save the last one for knowing exactly where the house will go. But I just wanted to point that out. You could actually do this in so many ways, and I think whatever you do will make sense and work. So for this little flap, you can have it to the back if you want to hide it completely. For this project I had it in the front because I know that a lot of this will be covered with that backdrop that I'm having. So for me, I think it made more sense to have a message to the recipient in the back, and for that to be nice. You could actually cut another piece if you like as well. But you can see now I have attached nearly all of the things that I will have on this, and now it's time to attach the back piece here and that last bridge. And when I'm doing this, I will actually stop here and cut these to be a little bit smaller. It will sort of affect the pop-up. It will still like look nice, but it will not be as strong maybe. So this is what I'm checking, that it will fit behind so that everything looks nice. And when I'm realizing I need to cut this shorter and move it down, I will actually be cutting it off. So you can see here I'm cut it slightly smaller than it was originally from the beginning, and I think it just worked out fine. I could have had another one at the other side, and I'm just attaching this so it really sort of will attach to the back. I bumped all of this up with some foam, and then I will have it stand in the background. I could have had this on the bridge, but I decided not to have it in the fold out. Instead I went for some trees that I cut out of some white paper, and then I just attach them, and I will make sure that they are standing good. I think I cut it like 2 or 3 times out of white paper and attached them together just to make them be a little bit harder embellishment and not too flimsy. And I also attached my little girls that I off camera colored in happy bright Christmas colors. For me this is Christmas colors anyway. You can see it's very bright, but I love that. And I also, instead of their brooms that they had for Halloween, I went for Christmas trees that they have been cutting and coming home to their house with. So I think that is super cute. And I will attach another one to the other side. So I have all my elements ready, and when they are completely attached, we can start playing with how this will fold together. So you can see this is a project that will be a little bit chunky, but you can always mail it in a bubble wrapper or just give it to the person. You can see this is the back, so I just wanted to point that out. You can make it even more beautiful if you like. I went with some holographic stars in the background just to create that magic feel. And here is the first opening. You can see how cute that is. And this is the second opening, and then we have our bridge that will fold out. So you can see here how everything looks, and that is just so cute. I will share some close-up pictures here in a second, so you can see how all of this looks when it stands beautifully, because it was hard to capture it in this video. And this is really where the magic of the bridge are, because otherwise they will fold forward. But you can see that this really turned out nicely, and I love how the girls are sort of taking the centerpiece in this beautiful card. And yeah, this card took me about 2 hours to complete, so I think it went pretty fast. But I just wanted to point that out, that this is probably not a card that you will mass produce. It's a card that you will give to someone really special, and that really will appreciate all the time and effort that you put into creating this. So thank you so much for stopping by my channel today, and hope you got inspired to create something with a new release from Scrappy Tales. I will have links down below for the product that I used in this video. And yeah, thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, have a great day. Bye!